Welcome back to Good Day, everyone. It's just about 8:20, and I'm here with Silka Deeley. She's the Executive Director of the Liberty House, and Deborah Liss-Green. She's the Instructor of Theater at Darton College, and I appreciate you guys being here this morning.
It's great to be here.
Thank you. You're talking all about V-Day, and now, what is that?
Well, V-Day is a national movement to raise awareness and funds that fight violence against women globally and in our country. And every year on campuses and theaters all over the country, we produce the Vagina Monologues as a fundraising event for V-Day.
Okay. Why do you think it's important to raise awareness about this?
Because this is a huge problem, not just in our country, but around the world. And in light of the political climate that we're experiencing right now, it seems like people are trying to push backwards, and it's important to understand what's happening in our country and around the world to women and girls everywhere. And the only way to fight violence against women and girls is to produce something like this and to put the word out there and create awareness and education around the issues.
There you go. And now I've heard about the Vagina Monologues before, but I've never really understood what it was, and you know, it's kind of embarrassing. You're kind of like, oh my gosh, I just said that. So, you know, it's something everybody gets a little red-faced about, but we're saying it this morning, guys, so prepare yourself.
That's right, and the guys here are doing great.
Yeah.
The Vagina Monologues was written in 1996, and I want to make it clear that the play itself is an extremely entertaining evening. It's Eve Ensler wrote the play in 1996 based on interviews she did with hundreds of women of all different backgrounds, ages, colors, orientations, and asked them about their feelings about their own bodies and sexuality, and topics that people didn't talk about for a long time. And she created these different monologues showing these different women's experiences and feelings throughout their lives, and they're funny, they're moving, they're surprising, and we've been always surprised by the audience's reaction. People who think they were going to be shocked and horrified end up being very, very delighted and very, very moved by the piece. It's a universal and a really entertaining evening. It's a lot of fun.
And now, is there an age limit? Is this a more mature audience? You don't want to bring your 2-year-old along kind of thing? I mean,
they wouldn't understand it. They just make noise. So I think we say 16 and up is appropriate.
Okay.
We've had people bring their teen daughters together, and moms coming with their daughters and having a really wonderful sort of bonding experience together. But it is for more mature audiences.
Okay. And it might bring up, it's a good way maybe to talk to your daughter about things. It might bring up some issues that might not have otherwise been touched on.
Absolutely.
So kind of a teaching opportunity, definitely.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's tonight, March 1st at 8 p.m. at the ASU Auditorium. And what is the name of that?
The ACAD.
Okay.
Off Radium Springs Road at ASU.
Okay. And again, if you can't come tonight, it's also tomorrow night, Friday, March 2nd at 8 p.m. And this time, it's at Darton College Theater.
Right. And we want to make sure that people know that the $5 admission price is actually a donation to our local domestic violence shelter, the Liberty House, Silka's organization. And we've been raising funds for them this is our 4th year.
It is, yes.
Let's talk about the Liberty House a little bit. What do you guys do over there?
Well, the Liberty House is the local battered women's shelter, and we've been in this community for over 31 years. And we provide services not just through emergency housing, but outreach for any victims of domestic violence, not just women. Women, children, men, it doesn't matter. If you are a victim, we're there to help.
Fantastic, wonderful service. If they'd like more information, do you guys have a phone number or a website for?
Yes, we have a website, and www.libertyhouseofalbany.com, and all the information, the contact numbers, everything is on there. We have a crisis line number as well, and that number is 229-439-7065.
Wonderful. And then again, for this V-Day and the Vagina Monologues, you can go to vday.org. Is more information about that. And then you have a number as well, 317-6875, and that is for the actual play that you're putting on.
Right, well, that's my direct line at Darton, so I can give them information or tell them how to get tickets. Tickets, I'm sure, will be available at the door, but if they want to get them in advance, they can certainly call me as well.
All right, wonderful. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, this was Silka Deeley. She's Executive Director of the Liberty House, and Deborah Liss-Green, and she is an instructor of theater at Darton College, and we appreciate you guys talking about this with us this morning and bringing awareness on our show.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with more Good Day right after this.